What is going on YouTube? Again, it's your boy Dragon Hunter Zero from Dragon Hunter's Lounge, coming at you with another deck profile. Today's deck profile is ChaosGallantmon. Um, yeah, purple ChaosGallantmon. It's not really much to say about it. It's a really consistent deck. It's one of the best decks in Battle on me, in my personal opinion. I'm pretty sure there are others who agree with me, but again, it's pretty awesome. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into the deck profile. So starting off with your Digi Eggs, I play 2 Demi Maramon and 3 Gigimon. Demi Maramon, trigger on deletion, draw 1, discard 1, and Gigimon's inheritable once per turn. When one of your other Digimon is deleted, this Digimon gains 2000 DP. Pretty effective. I know Demi Maramon's arguably the better Digi-Egg and the best Digi-Egg for purple that's out right now, but I feel like the 2-3 ratio is perfectly fine. I also have another purple deck profile that I'm coming up with that I haven't been able to play test just yet, so I don't want to, open that up and set that deck profile up. But that's where most of my Demi Maramon actually are. It's in that other purple deck. But like I said, 2 Demi Mara, 3 Gigimon for Digi-Eggs. And let's go on to our rookies. So for rookies, I play 4 copies of Fake Agumon Expert. And seeing as though this is the ratio might be off in someone else's opinion, but I feel like this is perfectly fine having Fake Agumon Expert in at 4. You'll see my other ratios in a moment, but it's the ability on deletion you may return level 3 Digimon other than Fake Agumon Expert back to hand from trash. So I'll play him at 4. He's more so consistent for my Black War Growlmon plays than anything, because he doesn't have an inheritable effect. It's just easier to Digiburst non-inheritables, but even still, his own deletion effect comes into play, and it helps out quite a bit. I've had a combo where I'll blow him up, bounce a Gyumon back to hand, and then bring another Gyumon out because I have Chaos Gallant out. So, like I said, it works itself out. But yeah, 4 copies of Fake Agumon Expert. Then from there, I play 3 copies of Tapiramon on deletion, draw 1 card. He's awesome, pretty consistent. He's a nice card to play if you don't have Gyumon in trash. If he's in trash, and then you just pop him and draw a card instead of gaining memory. I play 3 copies of Gabumon with the inheritable on deletion. Just draw 2, discard 1. So you pair him with Demi Mara, you draw 3, discard 2. Or you don't pair him with Demi Mara, and even still you get to draw 2, discard 1. But draw 3, discard 2. It helps filter, and that's another important factor for this build. It's deck filtering. It's very important in my opinion. And like I said, Gabumon just helps with that. Let's see. And from there, I play 3 copies of Gyumon. Again, it's good for Digiburst, but also on deletion. Cards deleted. If this card is deleted by a card effect, gain a memory, and it becomes apparent with the combo plays, which I will be displaying at the end of this video. And finally, for the last rookie, 1 copy of Gazimon. You never know when your opponent's not playing Memory Tamers or just doesn't have Memory Tamers out, and you want to starve them, so you can basically make your turn super consistent, but hinder your opponents. It's very important. So I play 1 copy of Gazimon. I know some people play 2, but 1, in my opinion, is the best option for me. On to champions. I play 2 copies of Devimon, and 2 copies of Vilemon. I didn't want to split them up because they're both just blockers. One's a 1 cost, one's a 2 cost. Again, I would play for Devimon, but again, I have another deck profile that I want to show you guys, and until I get to that deck profile, basically I have 4 Devimons in that deck profile. But point is, I have 2 Devimon here, 2 Vilemon here. It's consistent. They're blockers. They're efficient. There's nothing more to say about them. The only problem is Hexablow players, I would say, and that's if you don't have an answer for your opponent's Hexablow, which 9 times out of 10 you will, but even still, there are times when you don't. But yeah, that's it for that. Then I play 2 Meramon. Efficient, 1 cost, no inheritable, good for Digiburst. Nothing more to say about him. And I play, which people will find weird, more than likely, but even still, I play 4 copies of Black Growlmon. When you delete another Digimon on your side of the field, your Digimon gains security attack +1. I cannot stress how many times that skill has come through to just help push for game, especially on a Chaos Gallant turn where you're swinging for 4 security. This is swing, unsuspend, swing. It's amazing to have in the security stack. I mean, not in the security stack, in the Digivolution source. I know people don't play Black Growlmon, but I feel like Black Growlmon is what makes this deck efficient. Part of what makes this deck efficient. It helps rush down your opponent. If you want to hurry up into the game, it's helpful. It's helpful. And I'll show you. Like I said, a little bit later, I'll probably do a quick combo. Alright. So for we're down to ultimates now. I play 3 copies of Chimeramon. Hard play, delete one of your Digimon, delete one of your opponent's level 5 Digimon. Cost 7 memory. It has helped, especially on turns where I have a bunch of memory and I don't know exactly what to do with it because I already have my combos out. But let's say, for example, I just want to possibly extend combo plays by blowing up my opponent's Digimon, getting rid of problematic cards like blockers, things of that nature. Play him down, delete Guillemon, bring Guillemon back, and gain a memory for basically deleting a card on my opponent's field. So it helps. So yeah. And then for the last set for Ultimate, I play 4 copies of Black War Growlmon. So he's a bit to unpack. He gets Digiburst 3. Basically, you gotta grab a rookie from trash and bring it back to the field. And it pairs well with Guillemon, basically. That's your target card 9 times out of 10. If you don't have Guillemon in trash, then you'll probably go to Paramon. But like I said, 9 times out of 10, you'll have Guillemon in trash. So you just bring back Guillemon, and then it's inheritable. Once per turn, you can delete one of your Digimon to unsuspend the Digimon that it's under. So again, it pairs well with Chaos Gallant. So imagine having Black War Growlmon, let's say Gigimon, and we'll say, for example's sake, Fake Professor Agumon. Fake Agumon Expert, excuse me. I said his Japanese name. And Gallantmon's on top. Basically, swing, delete a Giyu, gain a memory, bring that Giyu back, unsuspend. You're swinging for 2 security at, I believe that's 14k. Yeah, you're swinging for 2 security at 14k. And you gained a memory, and you brought back the card, your target card. So yeah, it's just, like I said, it's an amazing combo. And you get to swing again 14k plus 2 security. It's amazing. And then we're down to our Megas. And for Megas, I play 4 copies of ChaosGallantmon. So ChaosGallantmon, I already technically explained his effect, but basically upon deletion, upon Digivolution, you may delete one of your Digimon to delete one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon. So again, to pop a problematic blocker, let's say you're trying to end the game, pop a blocker. Use Guillemon, gain a memory, then once per turn, you can bring back any rookie, I believe, yeah, one rookie from the trash without paying any memory cost, and all play effects are basically negated. But again, that doesn't matter. You basically use Guillemon, gain a memory, bring them back. Then let's say, like, again, that security stack. You got the security stack, swing, unsuspend, gain another memory. You gain 2 memory in one turn. It's efficient. It's awesome. And I really don't think it's much more to say about it. Like I said, ChaosGallantmon, I feel like is one of the more competitive decks for set 5. I know there are quite a bit, but ChaosGallantmon, in my opinion, is like Apex, especially for purple. I know there's like Lilith Loop and some other purple cards or purple sets running around, but again, ChaosGallantmon, I'm a huge fan of the deck. Anyway, on to our next set of megas. I play 2 Megidramon, and he is surprisingly amazing. So as you can see, he's purple or red. Upon Digivolution, trash 5 cards, and on deletion, if you have Tamer on the field, you can basically revive a ChaosGallantmon or a Gallantmon, which brings me to my next mega, 1 copy of Gallantmon. And you'd be surprised how efficient having 1 Gallantmon in this deck is. 9 times out of 10, like I said, you're going to be filtering anyway. You play Megidramon, you Digivolve into Megidramon, 3 costs, you trash him, you swing into something either bigger than you or the same power as you, they both die, you bring back Gallantmon. Gallantmon on the next turn swings. Let's say your opponent has 20 cards in their trash. Let's say you're going up against another purple deck. 20 cards in trash. Your opponent has to trash 2 security. They don't get any effects. They just go straight to trash. 2 security. Or 1 security. 9 times out of 10, it's going to be 1 security. But even still, 2 security, 1 security, 2 security. It doesn't matter. You swing with him, you're trashing things. So let's say, for example, there's a pesky Gaia Force, Cocytus Breath, Transcendent Blade, Mega Flame, anything that you don't want your opponent. Another example, Omnimon's Ward Defeat. That's their next security. When you attack, before you do any damage to your opponent's security, trash. And let's say, for example, your opponent only has 2 security. Okay, now you're doing a direct attack. But yeah, Megidramon, upon deletion, either get Gallant or Chaos Gallant. That's why I play 1 Gallantmon. And yeah, it comes from hand or trash, I should say. I think I said trash at first, but it's hand or trash. So you got him in hand, you bring him out. You got Chaos Gallant in hand or in trash, you bring him out. It doesn't matter. You're bringing out a Gallantmon, and one of the 2 Gallantmons are going to be efficient. You're going to be effective. And that's it for megas. And then we go to the Beyond section, which is 2 copies of Omnimon's Wart. When digivolving, you trash 3 cards from the top of your deck, and search the trash for 8 cost or less Digimon and hard play him for free. And then you bounce a level 6 from his Digivolution source, and delete a Digimon with 12,000. I mean, well, not 12,000. With a memory cost of 12 or less. It is efficient in this deck. You don't often do Omnimon's Wart plays. I can't say you don't often do Omnimon's Wart plays, especially if you want to interrupt your opponent. You do some Omnimon's Wart plays, but even still, it's not as much as Chaos Gallant, because Chaos Gallant can basically handle himself, in my opinion. But even still, Omnimon's Wart plays, let's say, for example, you start off Chaos Gallant turn, you have 4 memory, swing, delete GU, unsuspend, gain a memory, bring that GU back, swing again. Let's say you have another card that'll delete, that could delete Guillemon, you gain another memory. Let's say that basically costs no memory. Let's say you have 2 Chaos Gallantmons on the field, and you're doing basically the same play, and then you delete, bring them back, memory goes to 5, swing, delete them, bring them back, memory goes to 6. Then you hard play Omnimon's Wart, trash 3. Let's say you can't end the game at that set point, you bring back your I don't know, let's say you need blockers for the turn, or let's say just to let's just say cautious play. You bring back your blocker, you bring back your Black-Growlmon. It's even still. You just get 2 cards from trash. Um, and it's helpful. It's very much helpful. A card I was thinking about checking in was Anubismon, just so I can give everything that comes out hard play rush. But I'm not exactly sure. I might use that in my other deck when I bring up that build. But like I said, that's still in development, and I haven't play tested it with it yet. And I might take it to tournament Sunday, next Sunday. I'm not sure yet, but I want to make sure that it's efficient before I make a deck profile. So yeah, like I said, 2 Omnimon Zwart, 1 Omnimon Defeat. Again, Pun Digivolution, delete a Tamer, Pun Deletion, delete a Digimon, and if it's played from the security stack, or if it's attacked and it comes out of security stack, you hard play it. Nothing more to say about it. It's a good card. I wouldn't play it at 2 in this kind of build, but I definitely would play it at 1. Because either way, if it shows up in hand or in security, it's just efficient. And then you can blow him up and then blow up one of your opponents. Like, for example, Hexablow. Swing with Chaos Gallant, blow up Zwart Defeat, blow up Hexablow, and now you can do whatever you want. It just works. And we're on to options and tamers. So for options, I play 2 copies of Demonic Disaster. So its main effect is you delete one of your Digimon to unsuspend one of your purple Digimon. Use it with ChaosGallantmon. Use it on Gyumon. And it's basically free just to play it. And then the security effect, you may play 1 level 3 purple Digimon from your trash without paying memory costs, and on-play effects are negated. But even still, like I said, you play it, delete Gyumon, Gyumon gives you a memory back. Play it with Tapirmon, you draw a card, you don't gain a memory, but you draw a card, and it could help. It helps filter. It also helps in the game. Let's say, for example, you don't have any other combo pieces, but even still, you know what I mean. Either it plays for free or plays for 1. You get to draw or whatever have you. Bring back a level 3 or whatever. And then I play 2 copies of Revive from Darkness. So delete one of your purple Digimon, then you may play a level 5 or lower Digimon from your trash without paying memory costs, and the on-play effects are negated. But again, play Revive from Darkness, pay for, bring back, let's say, for example, I'm not going to say Chimeramon, but bring back Black-Growlmon. Bring back a blocker, bring back Gyumon, whatever have you, it doesn't matter. You bring something back. Yeah, it costs 4, but still. I mean, it's a really good card to have. The only other card I would replace this with is Back for Revenge, because there's a really stupid combo you could use with Back for Revenge with Megidramon. Well, upon deletion, bring back Megidramon, bring out a Chaos Gallant or a Gallantmon, and it's stupid. It's hilarious, but it's stupid. So, yeah, that's the only other card I would possibly thinking about replacing for Revive from Darkness. Revive from Darkness is really good, but Back for Revenge is also really good. So I might take one out and put it Back for Revenge in, or I might not. I haven't determined exactly what I'm going to do with that just yet. But yeah. Alright. And then onto the tamers, I play 3 Takumi Aiba. When you Digivolve, suspend him, draw a card, and in my opinion, it's anti-rookie rush. Yeah, nothing much more to say about that. Anti-rookie rush. If you don't know the effect, rather, not nothing more to say. But if you don't know the effect, basically what Takumi does is if you or your opponent attacks with a level 3 Digimon, you lose a memory, or your opponent loses a memory. So let's say, for example, your opponent's at 0, Jamming Vmon. I attack with Jamming Vmon. Well, you lose a memory. That's the end of your turn, and I can still block or whatever have you. So yeah, 3 Takumi, 1 Matt and Tai, just to gain 2 memory. That's their effect. If your opponent has level 6 or higher Digimon on their side of the field, gain 2 memory, and give Omnimon security attack +1. That's also efficient for, let's say you go Omnimon Zord, or you have Omnimon Zord to feed out. Excuse me. You attack, you get 2 security. A double breaker, whatever you want to call it. And then I played 1 copy of Matt Ishida. And on play, basically he's a memory tamer. So if you're at 2 or less memory, bring your memory up to 3. And on play, you can add either 1 purple Digimon or 1 option card from your trash to your hand. And that's it for my ChaosGallantmon deck profile. Yeah, so that's the end of my ChaosGallantmon deck profile. Let me know how you guys feel about the deck. Let me know if there's any changes you would possibly make, if you think it's consistent. Again, I think it's pretty consistent. I've played it quite a bit, and I enjoy playing it. Some people might say it's less of a competitive deck, but it can get really competitive. Like I said, I've had stupid plays where I'm swinging twice for 3 security. Not saying your opponent has 3 security, but still swinging twice for 3 security, or swinging twice, killing 2 security, 2 security. Your opponent has no more security, no blockers or anything like that. Unsuspend again with demonic disaster. Swing again for game. Even still, but either way, you get what I'm saying. This deck is pretty consistent, but again, if you have any opinions, any changes you would make, let me know down in the comment section below. Again, it's your boy Dragon Hunter Zero, signing out.